Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yokiomute. If it's your first time here, hello, thank you for joining the family. I'm going to be sharing with you guys today how I edit my Instagram pictures. This is one question that I get asked often on Instagram, how I edit my pictures, how I have the black and white theme going on, and today I'm going to be sharing that with you guys. So let's head right into today's video. So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys is to focus on the quality of your pictures. You need a good, clean and clear picture to be able to, make your pictures look nice after editing. Your picture quality matters a whole lot. Quick tip, guys, I'm going to give you guys a quick tip. Do not forget to clean your camera lens before taking your pictures. It is very, very important. Always make sure that you remember to clean your phone camera lens in case you're using your phone. Clean it with a clean cloth first before taking your pictures, because that is going to affect the quality of your pictures. If you want a crisp and clear picture, you need to always remember to clean your camera lens before taking the pictures, before making videos, before doing anything. So I have three major apps that I like to use. The first one is Lightroom, and then we have Snapseed, and we have Facetune. Those are my three major apps that I like to use to edit my photos. So the first one I like to go into is my Lightroom, and I'm going to import the picture that we're going to be using. This icon right here from camera roll, my favorites, and I'm going to be using this picture right here. So the first thing I like to do right here is to edit the lighting. If I feel like it's too exposed or if it's underexposed, I can bump it up a little bit. But the lighting of this one looks great, so I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to go into contrast and just increase the contrast a little bit, and I'm going to put it on 5. I never go past 5 or 8 in my contrast, and contrast is just to add blacks into the photo. So I feel like at 5 this one looks okay, and that's pretty much all I do in light. Like I said, you can brighten and darken whatever it is in the exposure area. You can do that, but we're not going to be doing that for this particular picture because the lighting looks great. Next, we're going to go into color, and we're going to go into temperature, and this one is basically your white balance. If you feel like the picture looks too warm, you can decrease it and bring it over to the blue side, and if you feel like the picture looks too cool, you can increase the temperature and make it a little bit warm. So for this one, I feel like the white balance is okay, but I'm just going to take it a little bit to the warm side, like just +2 is just fine, and just make it a little bit more warm. So now we're going to move on to saturation and just add a little bit of saturation, and we're going to put that on +2. I don't do too much with saturation, because if you do too much, you end up looking too orange. So you want to be careful with saturation. So that's it for color. And now I move on to effects, and I move on to clarity, and I just put that on a +5. That's pretty much all I do in my Lightroom. And I click on check right here. And in case you have multiple photos, like you have a lot of pictures that you want to work with and they're in the same lighting, you might want to copy the presets, like the same thing you just did right here. You click on copy settings, copy everything. You can easily paste this same thing that you just did here, and the same way I just went to copy it, you see paste underneath, and you just paste it on multiple pictures. But that works only if you took the picture in the same lighting. For me personally, I rarely copy like my presets, because I like to work on every picture differently, because I feel like every picture is different. So that extra, I will do everything differently instead of copying the settings. But sometimes if I'm trying to save time and I see that the lighting looks pretty much the same, I'm just going to copy my settings and just paste it on multiple photos. So next, we're going to open this same picture in our next app. I do not like to export the picture and then open it in another app, because I feel like it reduces, not even I feel like, it does reduce the quality of the picture. So instead of exporting it first and then opening it again in another app, I just transfer it from my Lightroom to the next app. So I click on that right there and click on opening, and I'll click on more, and then we have copy to Snapseed. So this just took the same picture into Snapseed without having to export it first. So what I like to do in Snapseed is to take out any blemish or anything in my background that I don't want to be there. And for this one, I'm just going to take out a little bit of the breakouts that I have just here and there, slightly tapping on it. You don't want to swipe, you want to slightly tap on it. my smile lines as well, just taking that out. So in case you make a mistake like I just did, you can click on this arrow right here and that's fixed. That's pretty much it for this one. And if you have anything in your background as well that you want to take out, this healing brush is also very good to do that. You can decide to take these lines out, anything that you want to, but I'm not going to do that because I don't feel like it's necessary. So this is just fine. The next thing I like to do here is to make my outfit pop a little bit more, and I just go into tools, then we have brush, and I go to saturation and I click on +5. So I'm just adding more color, making sure that the color of my outfit pops more. And I do this sometimes, not all the time, but this is also a good way to make your outfit pop. And you can also do this on your lips to make your lip pop, your eyeshadow, your blush, whatever it is that you want to pop. And the next thing I like to do here is to detail the picture, and for that I go into tools and I click on details and I click on sharpen, and I go to 10. I never go past 10 in sharpening my pictures. It's just going to be too much for me, so I don't do that. I don't go past 10. So when I'm done, I click on check, then I click on export and open again in my last app. So I click on more, and then I click on copy to Facetune. What I like to do in Facetune is to smoothen my skin and other stuff, and also the black and white thing comes in here, and we're going to get to that soon. But first I'm going to click on smooth, and I'm going to smoothen my skin. So I'm going to zoom in, tap tap tap. You don't want to swipe too hard, you just want to slightly tap on the skin so that it looks natural. And you also want to zoom in and zoom out while editing, because you don't want to zoom in this way and then you edit everything, and then when you zoom out it's too much. So you want to constantly zoom in while working, zoom out to see how far you've gone. And yeah, so we're just going to do that, smoothing the skin. And that looks pretty good, so I'm going to click on check. And the next thing I like to do here, where the black and white theme comes in, what I do is I go into filters and I click on black and white silver. You have like varieties of filters. You can do this with other filters as well, but my favorite here is the black and white silver. So now we have everything looking black and white, and we don't want that. We want just our background to be black and white. So now I'm going to go into wipe, and I'm going to start wiping my skin out. This is the part you have to put in the work. This is the part you have to take your time to do. The other ones are just like quick, but this one, so that you get every corner looking nice, you have to take your time and wipe the outfit. So this one, you zoom in, you zoom back out as well to see how far you've come, and zoom into the edges as well, and just basically just take your time with this part. So zoom back in for the edges. This one, after a while you get used to it. At first it's so hard. I remember when I just started doing this, it was so hard to make sure that the edges were not, sometimes I would even clean up some part and I would not see it till I'm done saving, and when I see it later I'll be so upset. But then after a couple of tries I got very good at it, and I've been doing this for like 2 or 3 years now, so I'm pretty much good at doing this now. So if you make a mistake just like I did, just click on apply and then you swipe, and it applies the black and white filter back. But be very careful that you don't click on fill, because most of the time I always make that mistake of clicking on fill instead of apply. And if you mistakenly click on fill, everything is going to turn back into black and white, and boy, that frustrates me. And that just means that you have to start all over again. So you have to be pretty careful that you don't do that. So zoom back out to see how far you've come. And then this box right here, if you hold it down, sorry, you will see before. You take your hands off, you see after. So I like to do that to see every corner. If I made any mistake, I would be able to see it by doing that. So I always do that before I finally click on check. Now that everything looks pretty good, I'm going to click on check. Next, I'm going to move on to whiten my eyes. But in this picture, I really can't see my eyes, but I'm just going to show you guys how I do that. Just in case, I go to whiten, and then I go to move, zoom in, go back into whiten, and I whiten my eyes. This one, there's really no point to doing this, but I'm just showing you guys. So whiten, whiten, go back to move, whiten. It doesn't look any different because I can't see my eyes in this picture. So I'm just going to click on check. And the last thing I like to do here is to add details to my accessories, to my outfit, in case I have anything that I want to add detail to. I go into detail and then I slightly tap on every part that I want to be detailed. Zoom in, my necklace, my earrings. You could add this to your lips, you could add this to your lashes, anything. You could add this to your highlighter, but I don't think that's necessary for this picture. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we click on check. So to see all your work and everything that you've done, you can hold down this box to see before and after, before and after, before and after. And that's pretty much it. And now we're going to click on save to camera roll. And that's pretty much it. Easy, right? I know it might look like, what, who has time to be painting and be on painting? Like see, is there nobody got time for that? Is there no presets that can do this? See, I've researched a preset that can have you looking like your exact skin tone and just your background being black and white, and I didn't find any. The only hard and a bit stressful part was having to change the background, and with constant practice and when you've been doing it for a while, you get used to it. So yeah, let me know if you found this video helpful. Do not forget to like this video if you did enjoy. Drop nice comments, let me know if you learned a thing or two, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.